You've led teams, you've led innings, now you're leading capital. What made you enter into the investors game?
Look, I guess it's a natural progression. I've always enjoyed business and being a bit of an entrepreneur. I've invested in a few startups in Australia. I've self-published a couple of books. I've written 14 books, did 2 photography books. So it's something I've always been interested in business. I watch the business channels on TV and find out what's going on with shares. So I find that fascinating, and the opportunity here to be involved in a new startup in Australia that involves Australia and India is a bit of a sweet spot. I've been coming to India for 40 years. Love the country, know the people really well, and this is a booming marketplace. You know, it's not easy to do business here, but if you're willing to put the hard work in, there's great opportunities.
Absolutely. And you've invested in real estate and sports ventures, if I'm not wrong. What made you invest in Australia Essence Group?
I guess I'm investing in Australia and the products and the things we produce in Australia that aspirational, I guess, people want in India. And we launched a whole range of products and stories today that are very authentic Australian stories, ranging from water to olives oil to sandalwood to sports technology. These are all products and things I've used before, so I believe in them. They've all got great stories, and Australia Essence provides a platform for them to have entry into the Indian market. It makes it easier to get a foothold in this market, which is huge, great opportunity, but it takes some work.
And how do you believe it's going to help and enter into the Indian market space?
Look, I think the products we're bringing in are really good quality products, whether it be a health product or a sporting product, wellness. Yeah, we want the very best of Australia to come into India. And for people to say that's a fantastic product, I want to buy that, I want to be involved in that. So it's all about quality. It's for us, it's about picking our right clients and partners that we believe in, that have got really good Australian stories. And when people buy and taste or try their products, they go, that's really good quality. I know it comes from Australia, I can trust it.
Absolutely. Do you believe India is the next frontier, the way cricket was for Australia?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, someone described it as the final frontier. I don't know whether it's me or not, but it was always the ultimate challenge to win in India. And maybe it is the same in business. Great opportunities here in India, but everyone thinks it's the place you can make it easily, but it's not. You've got to work hard here. You've got to have something that's of value to the Indian consumer, and it's got to be quality. You can't just turn up and think it's going to work. So if you come in with the wrong attitude, you won't be successful. So you've got to, a bit like cricket, I suppose, be positive, have a good attitude, have a good team around you, and a good work ethic, and it's possible you can do well.
What's the size of the opportunity you see in India when it comes to premium brands like wellness, food, beverages, lifestyle?
We've had a bit of a snapshot, and we've done our research. I mean, the Indian market is growing really quickly, particularly aspirational and people who have disposable income. It's sort of going to double over the next couple of years. So there's a huge opportunity, but again, a lot of people think India's the place to go. I'm going to go there, so there's going to be a lot of competition. At the end of the day, it comes down to quality and what you're trying to sell. Is it good enough, and do people want it? So that is the challenge. The numbers are there if you're good enough. A bit like cricket, if the opportunity is there, but if you're not willing to put the hard work in, you're not going to be successful.
Absolutely. And what are the cities you guys plan to target?
Well, I guess every city, really. I mean, if you're looking at wine, which is something we're looking to do down the track, I mean, you target somewhere like Bangalore or Mumbai probably first up. So you've got to work out where your target market is and whether the product suits that demographic. Because India, whilst it's one country, it's almost different countries within that country. We have different tastes and different needs. So you've got to do your homework and make sure you've done your research and the product you're trying to sell matches that particular market.
Apart from Australia Essence, is there any other investment you're eyeing on?
Yeah, there's some Australian companies I'm involved in, definitely. One in laser printing houses, a company called Contour 3D in Australia. I'm involved in that. That's an amazing opportunity. And another one called Space Machines, which builds satellites and has a joint venture with the Indian Space. Next year they're launching a rocket with an Australian satellite on it. So, there's laser printing, housing, 3D, space machines, and there's a couple of other projects I'm looking at. And India is always on the horizon.
Absolutely, I know it's your favorite.
For sure.
And everyone's calling AI the next big revolution. Do you believe so, and why?
Well, if you don't, then I guess a bit of a dinosaur. You've got to go with what's happening. I don't think you have to understand AI particularly. You've just got to use it. I mean, we're all using AI now without even knowing it. So
Yeah.
even if you don't understand it, you're still using it and getting the benefit from it. But yeah, look, I'm an investor in certain different companies. I follow the share market, so AI definitely is of interest to me, and it's the way of the future. It's going to happen. You've got to embrace it. You don't have to fully understand it, because I don't fully understand it, but you just got to know how to use it.
Absolutely. Okay, let's shift the lens to cricket now. You face the roar of Eden Gardens. In 2025,
Yep.
what is that one thing that still gives you goosebumps?
Yeah, you probably hit the head on the nail with winning the World Cup in 1987, where we played in front of 100,000 people
Right.
at Eden Gardens, Australia. We were the rank outsiders in
Yeah.
that tournament. We'd beaten Pakistan in the semi-final. Our opponents, England, had beaten India, so all of a sudden we turn up at Eden Gardens. We have 100,000 people cheering for Australia. So that's never ever happened before or since. Having a home crowd in India
Right.
for a World Cup final, that was pretty unique when I look back on it, and we were actually spoiled because we had that massive support, and we won the game by 7 runs. So I think the support of India actually probably won us the '87 World Cup.
You've battled one of the best in the Indian cricket team as well, against Sachin,
Yep.
Sourav, Lakshman, Dravid. Which one was the toughest?
Well, even going back further, I did play against Sunil Gavaskar and Kapil Dev, all those, and Fensaka and Shastri and Syed Kamadi and all these great players when I first started. So I went through different eras.
Right.
It's really hard to say who's the best. I mean, probably the most influential would be Sachin Tendulkar, because he had $1.4 billion 1.4 billion people on his shoulders every time he walked out to bat.
Right.
That's the sort of pressure you can't imagine unless you're in his shoes, and he always handled that with pretty much consummate ease.
You know, what was going on through your mind during the 2001 Sydney century, when everyone was only talking about these rumours of you retiring?
Yeah, I mean, as a sports person, when you walk out on the field, you've got to try and isolate your thoughts and stay
Right.
positive. But obviously, leading up to Test matches, when there's negative things around you, you start doubting yourself. But for me, it was always, when the moment came, try and clear my head, be positive, tell myself I've done it before,
Right.
nothing to prove. But yeah, you're always nervous when you're representing your country and wanting to do well. The key is to try and take a deep breath, appear as if you're calm and in control. So you got to bluff your way through sometimes.
And when it comes to that one cricket moment, which one is the one that has stuck by you?
Yeah, look, probably getting a 200 against the West Indies when we hadn't beaten them for 22 years. They were unbeaten as a team for 15 years. That moment was scoring the runs against the best possible team in the biggest moments when it mattered the most, and that's what you train for, that's what you prepare for. And when you succeed in those times, you feel like everything has been worthwhile, all the sacrifices, all the times where things haven't gone well. When you finally do it under that sort of pressure, you think, I've done okay as a cricket player.
Wow, wow. Did having your brother, your twin in the same team, help you boost your confidence, or was it like an added competition for you?
Probably none of the above, really. We'd always been in each other's teams since we were kids,
Okay.
So it was like he was just part of another teammate who was always there. The only time I found it unusual was when Mark was not there.
Okay.
And I walked out in the field, turned around, and he was no longer there, because we played 107 tests together, 239 one-dayers.
Right.
So it was just normal. We walk out together and play cricket, and then when he wasn't there, I thought, something's missing here. It's not quite the same.
Oh.
So until you haven't got it, you don't realise what you had. But they were all special times.
That's nice. And my last question before I let you go, you visited Mumbai a bunch of times before.
Yeah.
What is that one dialogue or one word that has stuck by you? It could be Hindi, it could be anything. One dialogue.
Well, I think in the rickshaws and the little cars you get into is, we always just say to the driver, "Jaldi, come on, let's go quicker." Let's try and get
Jaldi.
jaldi. It's something always stuck in my mind, those words, quick, let's get there, hurry up. Because there's always traffic, you've got to zigzag in and out, and
Right.
you're always telling the driver, quickly, jaldi.
All right, jaldi then. Thank you so much for joining us. It was
Thank
a
you.
pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV 18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV 18 on all the social media platforms.